Hey guys, it's time to do a full review of the Samsung Galaxy C9 Pro, one of the most overpowered beasts from Samsung that are actually in mid-range category, and they're as fast as the Galaxy S7, their flagship phone. And currently the C9 Pro is the only phone to have 6 gigs of RAM, and also it's the only phone that is right now, only Samsung phone to have the USB Type-C as well. So only Samsung phone to have 6 gigs of RAM and only Samsung phone to have the USB Type-C. So it feels a lot like the Galaxy Note 7. I mean, it brings back a lot of memories of the great Note 7. Of course, it's missing the S Pen. And at first, when it was launched, it was actually dubbed as the Note 7 replacement device. And if we talk about its availability, it's like exclusive to China, and the phone that I have here actually came with the full Chinese firmware, so I changed the language, and I went through a lot to have like a normal experience with this one. According to the latest news, if the sales will go good, then Samsung may actually launch this phone worldwide, globally, so that can also happen. So currently this phone costs $500, which I think it's a pretty great price for a battery friendly performance beast. If we talk about the build quality, this phone is super premium, absolutely gorgeous. You can see full metal all over the place, and it looks super good in this new gold color. And it's also available in the rose gold color, and according to some latest reports that it's coming in like a blue color, like a crystal blue color, along with the C7 and C5 Pro. So that also may happen. That also may happen. So nonetheless, this phone is great build quality wise. You can see that we have USB Type-C down here. We get the speaker here and the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Speaker is, I think it's a little bit weird position, because I mean, for such a big phone, when I'm holding it like this, sometimes the sound gets blocked. It would have been awesome if the speaker was here, if this phone had the same latest design language that we have seen with the A8 2016, but still not bad. It's a loud speaker. We got power button on the right side. We get 2 separate trays. So this bigger one is for the SIM card, so you can insert 2 SIM cards, and the other one is exclusive to the micro SD card. So you get 3 things at the same time, full on, and you got the volume rocker on the top left side. So it's a great phone, and you can also see that we have the always on mode there, which is the similar thing to the Galaxy S7. So this is a 6-inch display, and it looks super good. I mean, 1080p resolution. I mean, you don't really need to have anything better. I mean, this is so good. It feels so good in outdoor conditions. Like, it's super bright and colors are great. One of the best displays for a 6-inch device here, Super AMOLED. Now, this is not an ordinary Samsung home button, because it can unlock your phone even when it's locked. So when I put my finger like this here, you can see that I'm not pressing it, but it unlocks the phone, and that is something we also see. We have also seen with the Galaxy J7 Prime and some other devices as well. So this is great that the home button can detect your finger while the phone is locked. So you can see that this phone, of course, is super good with the performance as well. I've done some speed tests with the Galaxy A9 Pro and the Galaxy S7, so you can check those videos out. And this phone was as fast as the Galaxy S7. This phone has 6 gigs of RAM, which is super amazing, more than enough. Like it is future proofing, because nowadays you need at least 3 gigs of RAM for that amazing Android experience. So later down the year, maybe with the next version of Android, it may require like 4 gigs of RAM for your device. So 6 gigs of RAM is kind of like a future proofing thing. And you can see that it is running the latest Grace TouchWiz UI. So Snapdragon 653 inside is absolutely beast. Is able to handle this new Grace UI without any problem. Again, watch my speed test for that. So you can see that Grace UI actually brings in a lot of things here. For example, there's a full change in the quick setting area, or I should say the notification area. So you got things like the blue light filter, which is a new kind of a night mode thing from Samsung, and you can also further customize it. You also have the secure folder, which was first debuted with the Galaxy Note 7. We also get some other options. Flashlight, you have this quick arrow where you can change different settings. Like with each setting, you get a further way to customize it. And also a new thing that I've seen with this model here, C9 Pro, not on any Samsung phone before, is that you can actually record screen now. Previously it was just capture screen on the C5 and C7, but now they're giving us the option to actually record the screen, you know, so you don't have to download any third-party applications. So going into the more settings here, you can record video to high quality or medium to low, and also record sound option is there. So great if you want to record the screen of your device. So that is available by default. And of course, by default, this phone does support the split screen multitasking, so that is great. You don't have to wait for the Android Nougat to come. This is something that Samsung is offering for a long time, so that is that. Also, you can see the app drawer looks really great. You got the search bar there. I mean, the Samsung UI is actually my favorite. You know, ever since their Grace UI update, it has become my favorite skin. After the stock Android, I would prefer Samsung's UI. I love it. And also, if we go into main setting, you can see a big difference here, very similar to what we see on Android Nougat, you know. So you get really clean looking settings now. You got the colorful logos here. Sound has this like speaker logo, and you know, display has this like brightness logo, so you can easily distinguish and go to the right option where you want to go. We have the advanced feature mode where all the amazing things about this device is here, like amazing features. So you got the one-hand operation, quick launch camera, pop-up view, smart capture, tons of things here. We also have a dedicated theme engine. So Samsung theme engine, one of the most popular here. Of course, I love it because it is a excellent way to customize the device without rooting or, you know, doing anything that is dangerous, you know. So when we go into, let's say here, lock screen and security, we have the option for the secure folder, so you can also access this here. And I mean, overall, it's just so much good looking UI here. This Grace UI brings in a lot of stuff, and hopefully Samsung will release Android Nougat with this to this phone as well. And the Samsung Notes application is also there, the updated one, and each and every application on this phone, like phone dialer, contacts, all these applications have got updated with the new Grace UI. So it's a great phone. Software and hardware is just really nicely optimized, like it's as fast as the Galaxy S7. Again, watch my speed test for that. And if we talk about the camera on this phone, so we have a 16 megapixel camera on the back with dual LED flash. This is actually the same camera that you see on the Galaxy A9 Pro and the A8 2016. So it's a camera that is improved, like only a bit improved, like you get a bit more better quality pictures compared to the camera we see on the A7 or, you know, the 13 megapixel sensor that Samsung uses. So overall, I would say the picture qualities are good, satisfactory, nice. I mean, nothing too exciting going on here. You can call 1080p HD videos. So camera UI is actually the latest one here. So this is something that first debuted with the Note 7. So you got different modes here. This is something very exclusive to this Chinese model only. So you can add like some codes in your picture, and also swiping to the right, you got all your modes. For example, the Pro mode, the Panorama, Night mode. Pro mode is actually really good because when you're recording videos, by default, sometimes the exposure is so high, so you have to have the exposure manually set so that you can have that really good looking video. So again, 1080p is the only option we have, doesn't record up to 4K. We also have a 16 megapixel front camera. So this is something that is going to happen on the A 2017 series, but it is already here with the Galaxy C9 Pro. So we get great selfies out of this phone. I love the quality. More megapixels, you actually get more detailed quality here. So one of the best selfie devices from Samsung, without a doubt. Talk about the battery performance on this device. This phone is coming with 4000 mAh cell, one of the beefiest Samsung phones when it comes to the battery, as far as, if we talk about the recent months. So obviously not the best. The A9 Pro is the king with 5,000 mAh battery, but still this phone can give you about 2 days of usage without breaking a sweat. And I love this phone. I mean, it supports fast charging, so you don't actually have to worry about, once the battery gets drained, you can get it to 100% in about like 1 hour and 12 or 20 minutes. So fast charging and amazing battery life is something that is really important to me. So overall, it is a great phone. And again, $500 price is something that is, I believe that it's okay for this kind of phone, because again, the battery life on this one is something that you don't even get on the Galaxy S7, their top end devices. Again, I mean, those phones have the best camera, and I'm not saying this one is better than the S7, but still, it has something that is actually better than the S7, which is the battery. So Galaxy C9 Pro, hopefully it may come to other countries as well. Currently, I would say one of the best 6-inch devices on the market. This one and the A9 Pro are my favorite because they are big and also they have big batteries. So that was my full review for the Galaxy C9 Pro. I highly recommend this phone if you want the best battery, if you want a great display and great software experience, fast experience. And this one can be the phone that you should go for if it's available in your country. So you can do your research and check if its availability, if someone is offering it, and if someone that can help you to get it from China, that can also be an option. Again, there are other phones on the market as well, like the A9 Pro, which is having a bigger battery, but that phone is not as strong as this one, 6 gigs of RAM, and the latest software as well, like always on mode is there, the latest Grace UI. So I love this phone, and I will do some more comparisons of this one versus the iPhone 7 Plus and other devices as well. If you guys are interested in that, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.